Hey, do you remember Rage? Well, for those who don't, which is the majority of you, Rage is an FPS/RPG that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. It had an Old West meets Mad Max feel with awesome gunplay and car combat. As great as that sounds, Rage tanked in sales due to its dry, boring story and car-only multiplayer mode. As gamers, we wanted so much more out of Rage, but we were left hanging. Enter the developers of 2 Dawn, who tried to take the look and feel of Rage and turn it into an all-out multiplayer first-person shooter named simply Ravaged. Unfortunately, 2 Dawn miserably drops the ball. At first glance, you'll say to yourself, so this is what Rage would have looked like on the original Xbox. The levels, or should I say level because I kept playing the same one without any rotation, are painfully bland. No destructible environments and no defense for your camp, meaning that spawn trapping is not only easy, it's expected. The only saving grace of the level design is that you can approach an objective from multiple angles, allowing you to strategize your next move. Campers beware. The character models are as high-res as those seen in Goldeneye and the N64, and the guns look, well, they just look like shit. The vehicles, on the other hand, look alright. Their designs are lifted from films like Mad Max and Death Race. It's just too bad the driver can't fire any of the weapons, unless you're in a helicopter or a tank. Okay, I don't know how else to say this. The driving controls are by far the worst I've ever encountered in a video game. It's so easy to lose control of the vehicle or to crash from not having enough control of the vehicle. You'll swear the sensitivity has it in for you because you'll constantly fight the controller or keyboard just to get somewhere. There's no way to drift, no control over gas intake, and no way to do a quick 180. Ravaged is advertised as a game that emphasizes on vehicular combat. Basic and unresponsive controls like this are unacceptable for this kind of game. The ground controls, on the other hand, are great. Very responsive. You can even plug in a 360 controller and get down. It's perfect for console gamers. So, on one hand, we have really great controls, and on the other hand, we have really shitty controls. This game's about as balanced as Fox News. Speaking of balance, let's talk helicopter. This vehicle is just plain cheap. Pilots can reach altitudes that are out of rocket's range, and its weapons are overpowered. There are many times where my entire team got spawn trapped by the helicopter. It's like being attacked by a chopper gunner with no time limit. When not getting picked off by the overpowered ghetto bird, your objectives are pretty straightforward. Capture control points, retrieve the enemy's resources a la capture the flag, and of course, kill the enemy team. Racking up kills is fun, but it doesn't help the overall score as much as playing the objective. While playing this game, my kill-death ratio was negative, yet I was on the top 3 on the lobby's leaderboards. It's refreshing to play a shooter that rewards objectives over KD. Activision, are you taking notes? Bottom line, Ravaged is a mess of a game that gets 2 things right for once in an FPS title: strategic map layouts and objective over KD point system. However, a game with selling points ranging from stolen concepts from failed titles to emphasis on vehicular combat with the worst driving controls known to man is not a game. It's nothing more than false advertising. Ravaged gets a 2 out of 10, and my pick for worst game of 2012. For more videos on Ravaged and other titles, please visit gotgame.com. Until next time, keep your game on.